Everyone, I am Datta. Today I am talking about CIOMS working group and ICH. First, CIOMS stands for Council of International Organization Medical Science. CIOMS established by WHO and UNESCO, founded in 1949. They are mainly 10 working group are CIOMS. First working group, International Reporting of ADR, and the name of the forms is Suspected Adverse Reaction Report Form. CIOMS form. This form is used in Europe. This working group works on reporting adverse drug reaction and data of ADRs. CIOMS working group second is International Reporting of Periodic Drug Safety Update Summaries. In this working group works on collecting data of the ADR and reporting to authority. SWAMS working group third, guidelines of preparing care clinical safety information on drugs, including new proposal for investor brochure. This working group works on volunteer safety in clinical data and next testing preclinical and clinical data. Also observe on protocol followed and approval. Next, working group 4, check benefit risk balance. This working groups for marketed drug that is evaluating safety signals. This working groups helps to reduce ADR and frequency of ADR. Working group 5, current challenges in pharmacovigilance pragmatic approach. In this working group works on what challenges for new setup pharmacovigilance, like that planning, budget, setup, infrastructure and manpower. Working group second, management of safety information from clinical trials. In this working group works on before clinical trials, concept from for safety of volunteer, and next also observe INDA NDA protocol followed between trials. Working group 7, development of safety update report. In this working group report, ADR occurs in clinical trials. At time of clinical trials, FDA also check report. And next, working group 8, application of signal detection in PV. In this working group also helps to detection of frequency of ADR and also focus new type of ADR. Working group 9, practical consideration for development and application of a toolkit. In this working group helps to store in the ADR reported data. Tools are Argus, Fijibase and Fierce. Also maintain ADR data safety and safety data. Working group 10, consideration for applying good meta analysis practices to clinical safety data within the biopharmaceutical regulatory process. In this working group, after completing clinical trials, they rechecking clinical trials data for occurrence result and accurate output. And next, ICH working group. ICH stand for International Conference Harmonization. ICH founded in April 1990. Under the ICH works on steering committee. Steering committee, it is a governing body, oversees the harmonization activity. Founding parties are Europe, Japan, US, and observers are WHO, Health Canada, and Europe. Under the steering committee, mainly ICH working group. ICH working group divided into 4 group. First group, discussion group. Discussion group works on making points and rough drafts. Second, informal group. This group studied on a point and sort out the point. They works on a unofficially drafts. Third, expert working group. They make a proper policy and send to the steering committee, and policy they send to the implementation working group. Fourth, implementation working groups works on distributed the policy and observe they followed and in proper manner. Implementation working group send to the policy to coordinator. To coordinator works on distribute policy, take a review and on policy. Coordinator directly connected to the ICH secretariat. Next, secretariat works on the day-to-day update report and documentation. They also arrange a meeting of the steering and its working group. Next, MEDRA management group. MEDRA management group, which is a mainly universal course of disease, symptoms, lab report. And next, global cooperation group. This comprises on 6 region and 8 drug authorities. And global cooperation groups works on challenges on the implementation ICH guideline and also share their experience. Thanks. That's all about.